Once the parade starts, I'm going to be down there, in the middle of the street, in the heart of all the action, to bring you an up-close and personal look at the floats, the performers, and catch up with some of those stars you just mentioned.
That's right, I'm down here on the red carpet of the Hollywood premiere of Iron Man. And let me tell you, this is the hottest ticket in town. And the stars, we're totally ready to party. Take a look. So you know it's our job each week to bring you the hottest trends in the nation. So we've hooked up with a true expert in the science of trend tracking. The extra trend spotter is going deep. Get ready to get wet because we're headed under the sea. Are you looking for a spectacular vacation on a budget? Well, Costa Rica is the place to be. We're going in search of the Indian tiger, and so are tournament mechanics who want to know if the tiger float is ready. It's that wonderful love story we've all heard about. Guy meets girl, guy falls in love with girl, guy and girl get married and move into their dream home. The only problem is, guy and girl can't seem to sell guy's bachelor pad. Let's go see why this condo is still on the market. They scale walls, leap from rooftops, and flip off, well, anything. No, these guys aren't running from the cops. They're practicing the latest in extreme exercise, parkour. Forget the Stairmaster treadmill and weights. All you need to stay in shape is a bench, railings, or even a wall. So what exactly is parkour?
It's getting from point A to point B without letting obstacles get in your way.
You've seen Frosty do it on Survivor China. Even 007 himself, Daniel Craig, learned it for his role in Casino Royale. And if James Bond can do it, then so can I, right?
You dare me? Let's do this.
First lesson, how to balance. Yep, just like walking on air. Boogie, Baelish, beat this. Next, the lache. No, not Nick, this one.
So what you do is you're going to fling yourself.
Just fling myself? What? Lache that. Yeah! Give me something harder, like the vault. I don't know about this. Can I just say, this is a lot harder than it looks. Okay, so I may not have mastered the vault, but my first time at parkour kicked my butt. It's a total body workout. You'll get it at any party. I'm outside of the American Idol studios where one of the biggest shockers in Idol history happened last night. Rocker Michael Johns was sent home. And what made things even worse was the way host Ryan Seacrest eliminated him.
All these lines on my face getting clearer.
It was a week of giving on American Idol, but not for contestant Michael Johns.
Last year, during Idol Gives Back, we didn't eliminate anybody at this stage of the competition.
Ryan Seacrest reminded fans of that last night, but then delivered a killer blow to Michael Johns and all of his fans that thought the rocker would be safe for one more week.
Tonight, we're going to say goodbye to Michael Johns.
A sad goodbye for an Idol favorite that had never been in the bottom 3 before.
I'm joined by my good friend Han Choi of InDigitalOnline.com, and he's here to school us. Number 1.
If you want the best video game, movie watching, television experience, high definition is definitely the way to go. And next year, everything's going to be really shifting in that direction even more because the government's really mandated that.
Number 2. So let's talk about resolution, because that's really important when it comes to HD. We have numbers like 1080 and 720p.
Well, basically, it's the number of lines you have on the screen. Your regular television today, if standard definition is 480 lines, you're talking 720 lines or 1,080 lines. More lines means more detail.
Number 3. Plasma and LCD, which one do you like?
Well, the thing with plasmas is when you're watching movies, the black levels tend to be a bit more accurate. But from a pure value perspective, choices, LCD is really the way to go. Just a huge selection out there for that.
Number 4. Now, whenever you hear high definition, you always hear Dolby 5.1 surround sound. Let's talk about what it is and what you need to actually get true 5.1 surround sound.
Well, first of all, the signal has to be 5.1, which most high definition is, but you also need a receiver that will send the signals to the right speakers. It completely changes the viewing experience when you have a really nice audio system.
Number 5. Just because you get the HD set doesn't mean you automatically get HD TV. You also have to upgrade with accessories.
HDMI is pure digital. It's the easiest. It's one cable, audio and video. It's the easiest way to go.
There you have it, a clearer picture of how to get a clearer picture with HD.
Yo, you heard this. I'm about to rock it like Herbie Hancock in the 80s.
Chi-Lan Leo, and I'm standing here with Karmacy, one of the hottest hip-hop acts in the Bay Area, and also one of the biggest bands in the South Asian hip-hop scene. What made you guys decide to form a hip-hop group together?
We've all kind of grown up around hip-hop, and as well as other music, Indian music, you know, South Asian music. There's always been a part of hip-hop that didn't necessarily reflect what we were going through in life as young South Asian Americans whose parents immigrated here. We've kind of grown up in this like dual identity kind of a culture. And so we decided to come together and just put something out there on music that would reflect what we're going through.
What are some of your major influences in terms of your life as well as some of the bands in the Bay Area?
Because we're biculturally influenced, I think there's a lot of different things in both the hip-hop and the Western world of music, but also the Eastern world of music that kind of influence who we are as people and also musical styles. But definitely the hip-hop vibe, I think you got to throw names around like the Roots, Talib Kweli's, the Mos Defs, the Commons, the stuff that you might hear even in Bollywood or whatever. I think we all kind of listen to all kinds of different stuff, but that's what makes Karmacy who we are. I think it's like a blend of those type of different cultures.
I'm going to talk about Horizons. We wrote it before 9/11 actually, and what we did was we took about 5 different languages. We kind of made some political statements. We kind of basically ask people to pay attention to other things that's going on in the world besides just their lives, and to kind of tie everything together, kind of unify it. And Horizons does a good job of that, I think, especially by using 5 different languages and trying to grab people, but not only making statements, but making it in their own language so they really listen. Who knows where it ends? Who knows where it starts?
Tell everyone in our audience that's watching MobyFest on their cell phones right now, what do they expect to see when they see Karmacy hit the stage?
We're going to go out there with energy. That's where we just want to get the crowd hyped.
We gonna rock. It's gonna be dope lyrics, dope beats, dope people. We need to push the fence so we're looking up high. We need to.
All right, guys, here's some dope lyrics, dope beats, and some dope people. Here's Karmacy.
Vertically rising. We're grabbing mics.
From fashion to skincare to diet, what is the next big thing? Okay, guys, so you know it's our job each week to bring you the hottest trends in the nation. So we've hooked up with a true expert in the science of trend tracking. Meet our own CW Now trend tracker extraordinaire, Jane Buckingham. She and her staff published the Cassandra Report, the trend Bible for big business.
We get to be out there talking to people, talking to industry experts, talking to people in different countries, and so we get to know the hottest fashion, the hottest music, the hottest gadgets.
Only we were granted access behind closed doors into the inner sanctum of Jane's operation. It's deep inside here that Jane and her research brain trust review cool new products. Hemp! From brownie mix made with hemp to cosmetics with eco-friendly packaging that you can actually plant and watch bloom into flowers, to this thing that looks like a padlock, but it's actually a portable USB drive where you can keep your music, documents, or videos and carry it on your keychain.
People are wanting to have like a cool USB flash drive as opposed to a cool cell phone these days.
And how about this? A smiley fragrance that makes you happy.
That's pretty good, yeah.
But cool hip stuff doesn't just walk in the door at Jane's offices.
So how does Jane find all the hot trends? Simple, she hits the streets.
It's all I can do to keep up with her as Jane drops by the LA clothing store Barracuda to talk with customers.
What are you shopping for today?
Hysteric glamour jeans.
She visits Dr. T's to read the hot new tea leaves.
Oolong tea.
And she checks the skin clinic Kate Somerville for the latest secret. Snake venom?
Eye cream, it's called Lime Release, and then it has a synthetic snake venom in it.
Another full day, another jam-packed schedule for our own CW Now super trend tracker, Jane Buckingham.